very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thanks for being here for the middle show of our middle day of the week. It's Wednesday, isn't it? I keep thinking it's Thursday. I am wishing the week away, but no, it is Wednesday. It's a cold old Wednesday as well. I am hovering over a radiator here. It's so cold in this studio, but they're sweating in the gallery. I tell you what, you guys come in here and we'll go in there where it's nice and warm because it's so cold in here. Look, I've got full on radiator. Full on radiator. I'm going to move it there. I'm going to straddle it. I'm that cold. There we go. That's better. But anyway, you didn't need to know that. We have got lots to come over the course of this show. It's a masterclass, primarily on backgrounds. But as I always say with masterclasses, if you're struggling with anything currently and you've got any questions and you need any advice and you need us to masterclass you or masterclass you, if you are posh, then fire in those questions. It's normally the show where I say, you know, it's over to you on a masterclass. It's questions that we need, and if it doesn't turn out being a good show, it's your fault because you didn't ask enough questions. So you know what to do. Ask the questions. Don't be shy. Don't sit at the back of the class and go, oh, I'm not going to ask. Any crafty conundrums you've got, fire them in, and we'll make it nice and interactive. As far as what we've got on the show, things like when you talk about backgrounds, we've got the liquid watercolours on, the colour inspiration variants of those. We've got shimmer sprays, we've got shimmer ink pads, duet colour blooms, aqua markers, everything there for you on the shop today. So do have a good little look and fill up your baskets. And indeed, feel free to ask questions about anything that we do have on the show. And yeah, we'll learn with you as we go. Over the other side of the studio, I think feeling a little bit warmer than I am, because when I suggested to go into the warm gallery, she went like that. But it is because she is wearing a very cosy cardigan. Helen Kirkham is here. How are you? You're warm over there, are you?
I'm just right. Just right. So not too hot, not too cold, just right. Yes. I think if I didn't have this jumper on and I'd had one of like the blouses that I usually wear, I probably would be cold. Yeah. But this is just, yeah, it's thin enough that I'm not like, but warm enough that I'm not like, oh my God, this is so horrible. And you've those two emotions.
Changed your glasses again, although not your glasses, your frames. I noticed these things.
Different
they were
ones.
pink earlier.
They were sparkly now. They are Christmas trees.
Yeah. I love the way you just do that. Do it again.
Ready? I play with them a lot, and actually my nieces and that get really irritated.
Oh yeah.
By,
oh yeah, Dennis Taylor. Yeah. That was brilliant. I love that. Yeah, so Helen's here. So, I mean, you've got lots of sort of techniques and bits and bobs lined up, but we're happy to play with things, aren't we?
Yeah, I think the idea here is to have some fun with the inks and kind of show different ways that you can use them. But ultimately, I think what's really good, and I hope this is what comes out, this is sort of my idea for this is what I've got in my head as what I feel this class could end up being, is that you end up with a plethora of different backgrounds that maybe you pop away. You don't necessarily have to turn them into cards straight away, but it means that when you're doing that crafting and you just need something to help you along, you'll have those backgrounds to play with, and maybe you'll use some of these techniques. The first technique I'm going to start with is one of my favorite things to do for backgrounds. So I thought, do you know what? Let's start with the one that I really, really enjoy doing, and actually I love, even when I'm at home, sometimes I just sit and play around with inks doing this particular technique.
Well, feel free as well to, you know, fill us in on your favourite ways that you like to do backgrounds. Have you got a particular medium that you like working with more than others? Is there a particular ink pad that you'll go to more often than others? You know, have you got any hints and tips that you can share with us on those as well? That's what we're after as far as the comments are concerned. Jan's on the socials for this one. We've got Donna Jones saying good morning, everyone.
Hello.
It's an overcast day in Alabama, a balmy 67 degrees at 8 a.m. 67, that sounds about what, mid-teens, is it? I'm not very good at the working out the, you know, Fahrenheit to centigrade.
No, but I do think that the American way of doing it makes more sense, because the higher it is, makes more sense to me. Like, isn't it sometimes like when in America it's like 98 or something, it's like 32 here or something like that, and 32 just doesn't sound that hot.
It is though.
Whereas 92 is 98,
yeah,
it's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. But 67 is 19. That's quite
19.
nice, isn't it? That is quite a nice temperature. Jen Shank says, good morning, Ben, Helen, team, and crafty friends.
Hello.
Hello. Hello to Lisa P. All right. Zoe Carver says afternoon. Laurie Barnett says it's a beautiful raining morning here in Gilbert, Arizona. And Alison Mason says, hi Ben and Helen, happy International Men's Day. Yes, International Men's Day today.
Is it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Nice.
So, what was that? I was just saying in the gallery, all men get an early finish today, apparently, off to the pub. The guy on the radio this morning was on the radio this morning was saying it was International Men's Day, and he got a text from a lady who was listening to the show saying, "Isn't it International Men's Day every day?"
Oh, wow!
Yeah, whoa. But no, we'll celebrate that. We'll celebrate that, isn't it? International Men's Day, and Movember, of course, as well. Hence why the facial fuzz for those of you.
Have you never grown a tash any other time than in November?
I did it once in May, I think, because there was another like tashy thing going on in May. It might have been like Beardvember or something.
Beardvember? What?
It might have been Beardy May. Beardy May or something. May
Isn't there a January and you don't shave?
Oh,
January.
Well, maybe that's what. Maybe that's what it was. Like maybe I did it in January, but yeah, definitely Movember. I'm going to get rid of this. I think maybe the last 10 days I'll go just with a tash.
I do feel like you should play about with it for the last couple of days, where you like take a little bit off at a time, but maybe not the end one.
Oh yeah, exactly. We don't want to do.
It's reminiscent, but
yeah,
no.
Yeah, we're going to go for that look, and maybe dye it like Billy Connolly.
Oh, that would be amazing. I would love to see you come in with like tinsel or something going on in there for Christmas.
You can get stuff to decorate your beard
baubles
with.
For the beards, yeah.
But I wonder how long you need your beard to be to actually attach baubles to it.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I suppose any length, because as long as there's a little bit of hair for it to hold on to.
I suppose.
I never thought I'd be saying that. As long as there's a little bit of hair for it to hold on to. I've always wanted confetti in my hair. You know, the pieces of tinsel. I've always wanted to do that. I've never done it though.
Well, when are you back in December? Do you know your dates?
The 15th and 16th of December.
Well, maybe I should keep my moustache until the 15th, 16th. You can come in wearing baubles in your hair, and I'll put baubles in my beard.
Baubles in my hair? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd be up for that.
Oh,
I'll find a way of putting it in.
Yeah. Hi to BM, who says, good morning. Hello. Jacqueline Clark says, afternoon, Ben and Helen, from an old and wet Epsom. The cold, that must mean cold and wet Epsom. Paul Prince is in South Carolina. Rhonda is in, and Karen Wells Sorrell's in Kentucky. Karen in Laverspear says hello from Boise in Idaho. Boise. Terry Conrad says good morning from Florida. Our feels like temp is 76 today. Happy Men's Day. Thanks. Hi Jan, Helen and Ben, says Tracy. And Jean Marie Steffick says good morning to Ben and Helen. Right, keep the comments coming. Any questions, we want them. And we're going to have a look at the duet colour blue. So this isn't the full collection by any means. This is a small selection of duet colour shimmer ink pads. So these were like the second coming, if you like, of the duet ink pads, because they were just the duet colour blooms initially, weren't they? And then there were colour blooms with the added shimmer. So these will do exactly what the colour blooms did in the first place, but you've got more of a shimmer effect to these than you had with the originals as well. And this is all about bringing out that sort of second colour, if you like. So these are a reactive hybrid water-based ink pad that lay down in one colour, and then once you've dried this and then add your water, whether you're spritzing, painting, whatever it might be, you can draw out the second colour. It is just like magic, really, and that probably there shows you better the two colours that you're going to be able to achieve from the first pad which you've got, which is your Mountain Meadow. And you, as I say, you get that beautiful shimmer as well. This one is your Neptune. So again, it's going to sort of come down this colour once you pop it down, and then once you've added that water to it, you're going to draw out that secondary colour, which is just here. And again, that's why these are obviously featuring on this show, because they are perfect for making your backgrounds with, perfect to take straight into your cardstock as well. You know, the way that this has been designed for those bigger, bolder sweeps of colour, and if you need to get into those nooks and crannies, you can use that sort of teardrop end. That's your Midnight Rose. So those are the two colours that you're going to achieve from this one. And then you've got your Sun Goddess. So again, look at that. Look at that. I mean, bright and in your face And this is the secondary colour then that you're able to draw out with the use of water. It is £24 for the 4 if you're platinum. It is $29.60 if you are in the US and you're a platinum member. And quite exciting, so this is the first time you've used these, isn't it?
Yes.
So we're going to learn together.
Yes. But do you think maybe... No, actually, I'm just going to crack straight on with the technique. I was going to put some down and play with it and just
Do it.
Look, what, would you do that first?
I think, why not? It's a masterclass or
fine.
masterclass.
We'll do that first and then we'll do my little technique-y.
Yeah.
Right. Can I say, I love the fact that the colours that you have, this is genius. Simple things make me happy.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that you can see quite clearly on the sides of the ink pads what we're going to get once
it's stored away.
You know, the change of colourway. That's really clever. So let's go with this one first. So this is our Midnight Rose.
Yep.
And we'll just put some colour down.
Nice.
Oh, it's beautiful colour.
Lays down lovely, doesn't it?
So it's still a little bit damp, so we're going to give it a little bit of heat
Yeah.
to kind of draw away any excess wetness.
Yeah. Always the way to sort of get best results out of these, I feel. And I guess there's nothing to stop you, is there? If you, I mean, we could do that later on, like putting down 2 colours together and mixing them up, and then maybe like getting like a second.
I'm going to do that secondary. I'm going to try this first.
Nice.
But that is a cool idea.
Yeah.
And then what we've got here is some water.
Okay.
So, oh, aha! Already, where I've dried it,
Can you see it?
you get the shine.
Oh,
Especially
the shine, yeah, absolutely.
here. Wow.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
Beauty, isn't it?
And I would assume that since I've dried it and not activated in water, I could actually leave it that colour if I wanted to. I don't have to do the water if I don't want to. I mean, we're going to because we want to see the reaction, but... So, this is, what did I do? Midnight Rose. Oh, you can see already.
Here you go. There, you can see it coming through
Oh,
already,
look
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Where the sprinkles bits weren't. Oh, that's so clever.
It's
How does
really
it do
clever.
that?
I don't know. I think it's pixie dust.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Let's spray a little bit more water, because that is... Actually, do you know what I think? It actually worked the best where it was just the spritzed part. Because you can see here it's going a little bit where there's a lot of water, but actually here was just the outward edge spritz.
Yeah.
So it's not even like you have to add a lot of water if you don't. That's so clever.
Just even like a tiny little bit on the end of your fingers to
Yes.
flick it down, maybe.
Let's try another colour, shall we?
Yeah. But then if you dry that, I think it like comes out
intensifies even more. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I
Let's
think,
do that then.
from memory. Let's dry it anyway.
Yeah, well, why not? Actually, before I do that, let's just...
A little dab. It's such clever stuff.
Look at that!
There you go, see? I love this. Find it out as we go.
Do you know what's amazing about this is, you know, I've only been here with you guys since September.
Yeah.
And obviously I've seen a lot of stuff already, but there will still be things in the Crafter's Companion catalogue that I will never see until I get the opportunity to play with them. And actually sometimes seeing a true reaction right there and then is amazing because that's incredible. I can't believe that you can see the pink come through. And yet what's amazing about
got the shimmer.
is you've got the pink and it's still shimmering.
Yeah.
Even though, I mean, I reckon that even if you did a little bit more, it would separate even more.
Well, that's it. You can add, now you've dried it again, add a little bit more water on if you wanted and then dry it
Shall
again.
we do another colour and then do it again?
Oh, why not?
Let's see.
Which one's that you're putting down?
So this one is the fruit pie.
Okay.
And so that's going from a very sort of deep violety purple into a sort of almost neon-y pink.
That one's not in the bundle, just to
Oh,
let
it's
you
not?
know. No.
Oh, it was in the... Oh,
Fruit
sorry,
pie.
guys.
Well,
Well, it's the
that's
same reaction.
It's not. It's Sun Goddess, Neptune, Mountain Meadow,
Oh, go on,
and
hang on a
Midnight
minute. Tell me
Rose.
the ones that you've got in yours.
Neptune, Sun Goddess,
Neptune, Sun Goddess.
Midnight Rose,
Yeah.
and Mountain Meadow.
Yes. Oh, so these two aren't. So let's pop those over there. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's put another one down. Did I already do that? I did that. So let's do this one. Neptune. Ooh.
Oh, yes. Fruit pie you can get individually in
Oh, you can,
the US,
okay.
yeah.
Well, right, so I'm going to dry them off again, because again, it's really simple to see that where they need to be dried because it's still damp where the ink's gone down. So we'll just...
Hi to Jen who's joined us. Happy Men's Day, Ben, and all the gents behind the scenes. You all deserve a toast at the pub, says Jen. Thank you, Jen. Marilyn says pretty colours. Stephanie Theodos is in. Mary Beth Doyle is in. Hi to Marilyn Branham who says pretty colours. Have I just read that one? Right. And Tracy says, woohoo, I have these. I have only used them for backgrounds. Here we go, little spray.
I wonder if as well...
Oh yeah, you can already see that coming, can't you?
The bleaching technique. Oh, there's something so wonderful about a couple of ink pads, a bit of water. Look. Ah! Yeah. So when you do the bleaching technique, that really draws the colour out.
Absolutely.
Oh, that is stunning. Let's do a little bit.
Yeah, you can see even more so on the bottom colour. Yeah.
Look.
Really drawing it out. There you go.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
Beauty.
That is beautiful. Beautiful. Let's put a little bit of heat on that water.
Natalie says, good morning. A beautiful day in South Carolina. At work, but it's slow. I will be finishing my boingers by putting on the elements. Yeah, I know a lot of people making boingers at the minute. Ready for Christmas time.
I have to say, I know it's not in the bundle, but if you are going for the bundle, I would go in and get that individual one as well, because actually that's a really nice, so you're going for the bundle and maybe you're going between Midnight Rose and Neptune. That fruit pie is a nice middle stage as well.
Yeah.
The three of those work really lovely together. Oh, look at that.
Ah, yeah, you can see it much more dramatic there.
Do you know, if someone was extremely artistic, take a fine liner, a black fine liner now, and turn that into a butterfly.
I was just thinking the same thing, actually.
Yeah.
Or a heart, yeah.
Heart, yeah. And actually, do you know what's really funny? Is if you did take a fine liner and drew some flowers, or maybe you've got a floral stamp or some sort of outline stamp, that's a background in of itself, and we were just playing. And that's what's amazing about when you do crafting with inks, because even when you're messing about just learning, we all get your new things in and you get your papers out and you just have a play to see kind of the energy that they're giving you when you're playing with them. But don't ever chuck those away. I always say keep them to one side, because you never know. You can always slice it down, chop it up, die cut it, all those. Don't waste it even on the time when you're playing. I love that. Should we try another couple of colours? Because I want to try the green and the yellow.
Okay.
Cool.
And watercolour cardstock, I guess, right?
So that's a really good question, because actually you're not putting a huge amount of water on here. So if you were, I know you guys do a super smooth. If you were using like a high weighted one of that, you'd probably be okay. If you're flooding it, then I'd definitely be using watercolour. Absolutely. Right now I'm using watercolour.
Yeah.
The technique that I'm going to do, I said to you, was one of my favourite background techniques. I'm actually doing it on a super smooth 300 GSM.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to add a massive amount of water.
Right.
But if you were flooding it, like there's a technique I'm going to do later where I use a brayer and I will be flooding it. So I would definitely be using watercolour card.
So this is...
This is Sun Goddess. So it's going down on a beautiful sort of deep peachy orange. And then we will heat that again just to get rid of the wetness.
A lot of people appreciating the fact, as I say, sometimes you don't need to see full cards made, do you? You just love it when you sort of see techniques in that. And that's what a lot of people are saying, loving the experimentation with these.
Do you know as well, so there's something really fun about something that every time you play with it will give you some slightly different look.
Yeah.
Because depending on how much water you put down, how much ink you put down, something like these are going to give you a different look every time, and that's quite a fun experience as well.
Yeah.
So what did I do with my spray? So what I'm going to do, I quite liked the bleachy technique as well. So let's do a little bit of flickety-flick.
Flickety-flick, flickety-flick. I feel like no two backgrounds will ever be the same, and I also feel with something like this, if you're someone like me, for example, who just dabbles now and again and who doesn't rate themselves so much as a crafter, you can do this. Everybody can have a go. Everybody can lay down a bit of ink and flick some water.
So now that I see this one, oh gosh, I was really in love with the Midnight Rose, but now I see this one, I'm a massive fan when you've got a really cool, like fun little silhouette die or a silhouette stamp or something like that, where you could maybe colour it in black, doing a outline of like a sun. And so the idea is usually you do sort of, maybe you find a yellow ink, a orange ink, and you get a red ink and you kind of blend them all together. But here, you've almost got the whole thing in one.
Yeah.
Because if you inked through a circle with the original colour of the sun goddess and then flickered it, it would be like what you get when you get spots of light. I love that. Look at the yellow coming through. Oh, oh.
Yeah, it looks incredible.
Look, look, look. Can we see the shine on it? Oh, which way am I
wrong
going?
way.
There we go.
That's it.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Look at the yellow coming through. And the funny thing is, you know, where I know they're amazing products, so I knew it was coming, but it was such a deep orange, I just didn't understand how you were going to get some of that yellow to come through. But look how clever that is. It's like chemistry, alchemy, bit of alchemy going on. Brilliant.
Brilliant stuff.
Right, I just want to do the green, and then what we'll do is I'll go on with that technique I was talking about.
Okay.
Sorry, you've made the mistake of letting me have a little play. So this one is the Mountain Meadow.
Yes.
So again, what we'll do is we'll come in, and actually I haven't heated the water here either, so I can do the two at the same time.
Hi, Christy Mahoney. Sorry I'm late, she says, since I'm stuck in my house till my car gets fixed later today. I'm getting a lot of work done, though, around the house. Avril says, hey, everyone. Sorry, I'm a bit late. I was putting together a time for tea card, and now I'm marvelling at these.
It's so amazing.
Thank you, says Jean Marie, for experimenting with these inks. The show for us to see, so helpful.
Look at the before we put the water on the green, but look at that shimmer.
Oh, yeah, give it a little wiggle. There we go.
Can you see that? Do you know, it's funny, you know, you get shiny inks. You get water reactive inks, you get maybe slightly changed colour inks, but I've never seen an ink where you're getting all three of those. And it's not like when you do the technique for one, it dampens down the other element. It's still very much there. You can still see on the yellow, you're getting the yellow, you're getting the orange, but you're still getting that gorgeous shimmer as well. Let's put a little bit of water to the green.
This will go sort of...
this is going to go
bluey.
A bluey colour, I think, yeah. So again, great for like seasides and things like that as well. Again, if you're thinking about doing something like the bleaching technique where you're spritzing water or adding droplets, I always think it's a nice idea to give the water a little bit of time just to play on the ink. I'm just going to get another ink thing because I think this has run out. Here we go, and some more water.
And you can see that working dramatically already.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see the colour come in, especially around the edges. You start to see that nice blue.
Little dab. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Let's do a bit more. And then we'll...
Hi to Alex. Good afternoon. Back from the dentist.
Look at that.
Oh, there you go. There's that blue coming out. Listening rather than watching, as the numbness is wearing off for some reason. Closing my eyes helps, she says.
The dentist.
There next week.
I actually have a dental appointment.
Oh, yeah.
On the 16th of December. But I'm here, so I've got to move it.
Not
a problem. Much rather be doing this
than being at the dentist. Rather be anywhere than the dentist.
Yeah. So let me heat this up a little bit.
Diana, afternoon all. I'm making cards for my postman and my Yodel delivery driver. That's nice. What a lovely thing to do. I'm using the Slay 3D dice to represent their trolley and car and have added their names. That is brilliant. Afternoon, Karen. He says, Helen, Ben, hello. We all had a little snow this morning, but clear roads here in Sunderland and a little sun. Oh, I love that.
Wow. Actually, do you know what? The Mountain Meadow feels like three tones.
Colours. You've always got like yellow, green and blue, haven't you?
You've got that deep green in the middle, the blue on the outside edges, and then that yellow. Excuse me, I was about to cough. So overexcited, everybody. Okay. Oh, look at those. Have we done all the four in the collection?
I think we have now,
We
yeah.
have. Look at that. They are beautiful.
Helen, you are like a kid on Christmas morning, says Stephanie. And thank you to everyone for all the lovely messages coming through. We're going to play more of these in just a second. So you've seen kind of like how these are going to look once you've laid them down and added water. We're going to make some fun backgrounds with these in just a second. I believe we are having a quick break right now. So if you want to grab these, £24 was the platinum price for these in the UK, $29.60 if you're in the US. And we'll come back in about 5 minutes and we'll do some more.
Hi everybody, this is Lynn Bledsoe. You asked me why I like or I love Crafter's Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter and Crafter's Companion makes me look better. It makes me look like a better crafter than I am because I'm not good at design. So I have the layout collection that helps me with design. I don't like to do the same thing over and over. So I have a library that gives me lots of new ideas and card bases and things to try. I never know what to put on the inside of the card. So I have the compendiums that have all the sayings for cards and I never know what color combinations to put together and what goes with what, and so all their collections make it easy for me to know what to do. So that is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before. Thanks, bye.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community. I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends. And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials. Be it on CTV, Facebook, or YouTube, everyone is so supportive and I've learned so much. Most of all is the good times and lots of laughs, which have gotten me through some tough days. So lots of love, my crafty friends, and to the CC team. Thank you and keep up the good work. What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Crafters TV, my favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters. You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help with your suggestions. As an unpaid carer, having had to give up my job, you provide me with many light moments in my day. Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none. Thank you.
Just before I read out a few more comments and we get into the next demo, Helen just wants to tell you a very funny joke.
You've built it up too much now.
It's really good, I like it.
Okay. What is Mozart's favourite fruit?
I don't know. What is Mozart's favourite fruit?
Banana!
Banana.
Banana, banana, banana.
Anyway,
I love that joke. So funny.
We were just saying, I was telling Helen in the break about the joke that I think Alison sent through earlier in the week about the choir, and I read it out wrong. And she's like, "Oh no, you need to sing it," and then it was very funny. About the choir that she'd just started with her friends, Dean, Don, Merrily, and I. And I read it first of all. I was like, "Oh, well done, starting the choir." She was like, "No, it's a joke. Sing it." And I was like, "Ah, Dean, Don, Merrily, and I." In theory, I think all of these inks would bloom in 3 colours, says Jean. Seems like it decomposes secondary colours into 2 primary colours. I don't know. I can't figure how it's done. It's magic. Jean Marie, I mean, add your water to them and see what happens. You're going to get at least 2. Vanessa Fuentes is in. Joe Holzer is in. Crafty Angie is in. Kay Garcia says hello. Lovely Helen. And best ever man crafter Ben.
Ah!
Amazing team.
Aww.
And all the sweet ladies and gents in the chat this morning. Hope everyone is staying warm and having a stellar day. We're warming up in here. We're warm over this side. I'm warming up over here because I've got the radiator on. Are we going to do some more with the colour blooms then?
We are. I think the aircon's on up this side.
What? Oh, is it?
Or at least there's air coming from somewhere.
Probably the hole in the wall.
What, through the window?
Yeah. Have you ever looked at that window?
Pardon?
There's always people looking in because they get very excited about the show. You see all the people out there? Look at them all. Go away, we're live on air. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. No one's trying to get a peek in.
You know, we should open the curtains. Let them see.
Yeah.
No?
Anyway.
Okay,
no.
so I thought I would do one of my favourite sort of techniques for backgrounds. And actually, I think the colour bloom works really well for this because we get so many different sort of playing colours, sort of colours that play together. So I've got some card here and I've got a, woo, let me take that off. Gosh, this is very sticky masking sheet. Tell you that for nothing. So this is a masking sheet for when you stamp out and want to mask it off. But I want to take a piece. I'm just going to peel this off and use a pair of scissors to snip it straight.
This is a very cool technique when you use the masking tape. I've done it a couple of times.
What do you think I'm about to do?
Huh?
What do you think I'm about to do?
Well, I'm just saying, like, using masking tape generally.
Oh, in general?
When
okay,
you're,
I
like,
thought maybe
using it
you
with your
already
stamps
knew what I was
to create,
about
like,
to do.
multiple layers and, like, I did it with, like, a book stamp once, like a stack of books, and then mass it off to, like, then build, like, make it look like the stack of books was even bigger than it was.
That's a very clever idea.
That's not what you're doing, though.
No.
But that's one
really
use for it.
But that's what I'm doing. Right, so I've taken a piece that's the same width or a slightly larger width than the piece that we're going on. And then you're going to tear it.
Okay.
Like so.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, money bunny.
Yes, Miss Money Bunny.
And then we're going to put this down here.
Oh, yes.
Sticky, sticky. Oh, that reminds me of a song. Sticky stick, sticky stick.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that? So irritating.
Sticky stick.
Yeah, so annoying. I do apologise to everybody for just saying it. And then we'll do it to about there. It can be, I'm trying to get it straight, and I think I've told you guys before I don't see straight lines very well. So it doesn't matter if it's not completely straight. The idea is that we've got it stuck down, and you can do as much width or as little as you like because it will join. And then we're going to bring in some little dauby daubers. And
What do you call them?
Dorby Daubers.
Oh.
I don't call them that all the time. I
Oh.
just said it just now.
Dorby Daubers.
Dorby Daubers. Little Dorby Daubers.
Hello, little Daubers.
So what I'm going to ask you, Ben.
Me.
Should I do the Sun Goddess and the Mountain Meadow together, the Midnight Rose and the Neptune together, or mix them all up? What do you think?
That is a good question. I was thinking maybe could you go like sort of bluey up the top?
Sort of like an ombre, maybe?
Yeah, but to sort of go like could you go like sky and what are the colours again? You have to show me. Don't show me.
Sorry, so we've got
colours?
Sun Goddess, which is an orange and yellow.
Yeah.
We've got Mountain and Meadow, which is a green and a blue.
Yeah.
Midnight Rose, which is a pinky and a blue. And then High Neptune, which is sort of a dark blue and light blue.
Oh, I'd maybe go top to bottom, but miss out the third one.
Sorry, so miss out the green.
No, sorry, miss out the one below it.
This one, Midnight Rose.
Yeah, go those
Okay, so
three.
go Sun Goddess, Mountain Meadow.
Yeah.
But the other way round, do you mean? Like that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, cool.
That's what I was trying to create, like
Well, we'll
like
see
like a
what it
landscape.
creates, shall we? Let's just have some
Look at
fun.
me getting all arty-farty.
I love
all
it.
up there.
I love it. Also, I also love, and this is something I do all the time. I just asked Ben because I like having interaction with people when I craft. I forever pop down to speak to my mum
Oh,
when
do you?
she's in her office and I'm in my craft room. I'll pop down to her office and sort of ask her, do you prefer this one or this one? Because sometimes you can look too closely and it's nice to have someone else's opinion of what you're doing.
And do you listen to that opinion? Because I know certain people who will go, oh, what do you think, this or that? And then you go, oh, this, and then they'll choose that.
Well, a brave person doesn't listen to their mother.
Ah, yes. It's like whenever my wife asks me anything, like, you know, for example, she'll go, like, oh, what should I wear, this or that? And I'll go, oh, this, and then she'll choose that. Or if I say that, she'll choose this. So I almost feel like she uses me as the yardstick for bad fashion. Do you know what I mean?
Sure. Well,
I'm
not married, so I don't know whether I would do that to my husband. But I definitely listen to my mother. But I think it's a wife's prerogative to not listen to their husband, surely.
Well, I've had 25 years of it. Just get used to it.
Oh, you're
Maybe she'll
very
listen
lucky
to me on
she's stuck
National
with you
Men's
that
Day or
long.
whatever it is.
Pardon?
Maybe she'll listen to me today as it's World or National. What's it? National Men's Day.
International, no?
Oh,
not
International
international.
Men's Day.
International
Yeah.
Men's Day. Yeah. Right, so I've done the first layer, like Ben said, with the blue. So that's our Neptune.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm trying to decide whether I should dry it first, then go in with the other colour, or just go crack in straight on with the next
Just
colour.
you do you. Maybe crack in because you dried it first, didn't you? Oh, sorry. They don't like that one, do you?
That's saying so hard. I'm just going to go for it and see what happens.
You just do what you think. Helen says, G. Marie, I don't know the Sticky Stick song, but it can't be as annoying as Baby Shark. It's more annoying.
Oh, it's so
than
much.
Baby Shark.
It's
'Cause at least
so
Baby
much
Shark
worse.
has got verses.
Yes,
the
it's
stick
so
song
much
is
worse.
it's literally stick, 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 stick,
Oh.
stick, 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 sticky, sticky, stick, stick. That's it. It's very annoying. Wasn't it from what was the show it was off?
It's not that bluey, is it? No?
No, I don't think it was. Hey Dougie?
Oh, okay, I've never
I
watched
think-
that. I
Hey,
saw
Doug.
it online, the video,
Yeah.
you know, onto internet.
On Trinternet.
Right, okay, so we've done our goddess, our sun goddess. And then we're going to come in with our mountain meadow. Sticks. Oh, God, no. That's the
Ink,
worst.
ink, ink, ink,
Ink,
inky,
ink.
inky, ink, ink.
Ink, 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 ink. Inky, 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 ink.
In a minute, you'll spritz, 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 spritzy, spritzy, spritz, spritz.
But before then,
Oh.
what will I do before?
Dry, 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 dry.
Oh dear. I think maybe we've had too many fritters.
Oh yes,
Right.
had a few sweeties in the break.
Right, so I'm happy with that. So I'll come in with my heat.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Oh, it was underneath my bit of tissue.
So you're spritzing again, yeah?
Yeah.
Or you
Not again.
no,
Oh,
as in,
no.
yeah.
Dab, dab.
Dab, dab. Remember that one as well, dab?
Where did that come from?
Some American football player, wasn't it?
Oh, really?
Some celebration he did in the end zone after he'd scored not a try, a touchdown.
Oh.
Yeah.
Honey, this one's not as good. What I'm going to do, the other one I used was a better dabby dab. So I'm going to swap them over.
Dabby, dabby, dab, dab.
That'll be in my head now. It's
You
there
started it.
for the day. I blame you, Ben. Oh, see? Much better. That one had a little bit of a bend to it, so it wasn't dabbing quite like I wanted. Okay. So let's let the water play just for a memento.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it. Look at that. I am in love with this technique. Look at it. I can't believe how much the different colours come in. Is my head in the way? Sorry, I'm getting so excited. Okay, so we'll just dab some of that away. And I'll just do one last blast, excuse me, of the heat gun.
I keep forgetting you've got the masking tape down as well.
Still there. Yep. So this is what I love.
Ooh.
It is a faux tear technique.
That looks
Now I've gone a little
brilliant.
bit over there, but no biggie because I can just snip that down. But what I love about this technique is if you are somebody who posts your cards and maybe you don't want to spend too much on postage, it's a great way of creating depth without actually creating depth. I'm just going to snip that bit off because I don't like it. But there's one thing I like to do as well, just to finish it off. And again, it's a fun way. Let's just snip that away because I'm very irritated by that edge. Just get yourself any kind of fine liner.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're doing like a little faux stitch detail.
Yeah. You can even, if you want to, you can draw around it.
Stitch, 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 stitch,
Stitch, stitch, stitch, stitch.
Oh, that is in my head.
Oh, children we are. Look at that. I love that. That was a genius idea of yours, Ben, doing the three. I was going to do it where I just did it all over, you know?
Yeah.
But actually, I really like that because it kind of looks tie-dye-esque.
Yeah. Look at me go with the good ideas.
Full of them you are, full of them. So how fun is that? And then, can you see the stitch detail? Yeah, but I love that. And you could spray some more. You could do more lines. You could do it bigger. But what I will always say then is, I haven't stamped it out, but let's, you know, just get a stamp, pop it there, put a sentiment here, and you're done. I mean, just a sentiment even. But it's a fun little background technique to use. And again, you can use, I mean, we've used these, the Duet impads because I think actually they've worked really well, giving that sort of bleach technique that we've got. But being able to use any kind of inks, and like I say, you could go bigger with it. It's literally just tearing, so you can go bigger with it. I've also in the past gone in like this as well. Let me show you another way. So gone inside the line too and created an extra stitch line as if you've die cut it, you know, and it's left the marks like behind. So just go around with a little white fine liner, gold, maybe even silver. And you just create a really cool depth and dimension, but it's a completely flat card, which means all you're doing other than putting it on a card blank. And I mean, to be fair, a lot of card blanks these days are quite strong GSM, so you might be able to do it straight onto there.
Yeah.
You've created what looks like a several layer card, but it's one layer.
Looks like a mountain range reflecting in a lake, says Jean Marie.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Yes,
it does.
I love that. I love the little sort of bleached areas that you get from this this ink as well.
Yeah.
It makes it look like, you know, when you've taken a photo, there's dust particles and things sort of hanging around.
And that's why you dry as well, because Jean Marie's just explain the function of the heating. It's so you can then go back in again and add more water, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, this we could have multi-layered it. I mean, even like, for example, we bring in this one we did earlier. Obviously, it's been sitting drying now. But that ink, if you add more water, it's still going to be reactive to ink. The idea is that you can play a little bit more. So maybe you sat and done that, and then you think, oh, actually, I'd like to splat some other water on there, or I'd like to add a lot of water and see maybe the two colours. Like, let's see if that would, if we added multiple layers of water, yeah, they'd start to play with each other as well.
Yeah.
See, so it's still reactive. It's still reacting to the water, and you're starting to see more of the blue come out. I think that, again, I'm sorry, I forgot the lady's name, but who said about the three colours. I think that this is very evident in this green one.
Jean Marie.
Because, again, when you do the bleaching technique of just splat, 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 you're not adding a lot of water. But when you do the spritzing right on, you're adding much more water, and you really see the defined nature. So, again, what I love about this is, depending on how much water you add, means that it will get a different look each time, and so that ultimately means that each time your backgrounds are going to look different to the last one.
So many lovely comments coming through. Victoria says, my daughter and I love Dougie's stick song. It's a million times better than Baby Shark.
So what song's that?
Stick, 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 sticky, sticky, stick, stick. Baby Shark is not that annoying because it's got verses, hasn't it? But the stick song is just...
I think it's like anything, though, because I remember when my nieces were young and they wanted to watch Frozen over and over again. And Let It Go, the first 100 listens, you're like, yeah, this is a really good song. Once you've tipped that, you're like, oh, just let her let it go. I don't want to hear anymore. So I think that it depends how long you hear a song for.
It's very true. My Daisy was a big fan of Frozen when she was growing up, and that's all we ever watched. It was on the DVD player every single day, 3 or 4 times a day. I don't think I'll be exaggerating if I said I'd probably seen that movie probably 60 times.
Which one?
Frozen.
Oh, number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just absolutely loved it. Bless her.
It's a good film.
It is a good film. It's a good song. There are some good songs in it, but Let It Go.
Just let it go.
Let it go. Do you want to build a snowman? No, not after the 60th time. I really...
If it came alive and was Olaf, though, I would. He likes warm hugs.
He does like warm hugs. There's a cool technique. Thank you for the inspiration, says Jen. Chemistry and Biology says, good morning from Quantum of the Seas. Quantum of the Seas? That sounds like you're on a
well, that sounds like Royal Caribbean.
Does it?
Yep. Because I've been on some, I think they all have Of the Seas. Yeah, I'm going next year on Liberty of the Seas.
Liberty of the Seas. I like this technique, says Jean Marie. Great for a quick and easy card with just bold sentiment added. Love that, says Carol. You could do so much with that card. And Mary Beth Doyle says, I love backgrounds. Thanks for these new ideas. Liquid watercolours we've got on the show as well. These are brilliant, actually. And whenever I see these, the first thing I think about the shaving foam technique. I absolutely love that. I haven't used much shaving foam recently, as you can probably tell. So if you've got any handy, get that out and then dollop loads of this on top to create some really cool backgrounds. And it's one of the most fun techniques that you can do. But this is the set of your colour inspirations. So jam-packed full, each of these little jars of our liquid watercolours. And just basically going to open up a whole new world for you to explore. Each little bottle here has its own little pipette, little dropper if you like, so you can take out the amount of ink that you want to use. You know, whether you are dropping this into your shaving foam, whether you are dropping this onto watercolour cardstock that you've already popped water down on, whether you're dropping it onto your cardstock and then adding the water and spritzing, whether you are painting with this, however you want to do it. As Liam will always say, you only need a very small amount of this. A mouse's tears worth of ink is all you need to create some really big, beautiful, bold, vivid backgrounds. You've got in here, that one there is your catkin. I feel like I'm ringing bells. Ding, ling, 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 ling. Catkin green. This one is your persimmon orange. Ding, ling, ling, ling. This one here is your poppy red. Ding, ling, 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 ling. This one is your night blue. Ding, ling, ling, ling. You've got your, I'm going to have to finish it now, seaweed aqua, ding, ling, 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 ling. And then you've also got this one, which is your clematis violet, ding, ling, 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 ling. And if you want to see those in better colour, back of the box there for you. They're so much fun. They are, as I say, juicy, vibrant colours, and the Colour Inspirations range. You've got all 6 of those for £15. and 19p. $19.16 if you are in the US and you're a platinum member. Just put all of these away. And they said put all the bells away then. It's definitely not bells, Ben. Those are inks. So those are in there. You've then got shimmer sprays on the show. So you've got 3 different sets of our shimmer sprays there. So this one is your Summer Meadow. And you can see, if I just give that a little bit of a roll around, bright, vibrant colours again, but jam-packed with stunning mica. And what we've done in this bundle, which I think is brilliant, is we've brought you the care kit to go with. So you get an extra... Oh, packet's open. You get... Oh, dear. You get an extra couple of bottles with an extra couple of little spritzers in there. And then you also get your little funnel as well, because what you will find is that these are so jam-packed full of that mica that these will begin to clog. And before they get to that point, what you can do is obviously use the care kit to make sure that if you do, say, for example, feel like this one is getting a little bit clogged, you can use the other bottles to put some water in and spritz the water through to clean out the nozzles of each one that you're using. And then you've got 2 spares left over, plus the funnel to disperse the liquid from bottle to bottle. So it's very handy to have. You've got the Summer Meadow, Gold Dust, and then this one here, which is like an iced silver. So you've got all of those, plus your 4-piece shimmer care kit for £16 if you're platinum, or $22.40. And then, what's your next demo going to be, by the way? What are we doing next with Helen? Is it? Oh, it is the shimmer ink pads. Oh, that doesn't go in there. What am I doing there? That goes in there. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Just putting these back in here. Stay. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't normally clean up whilst you're watching, but it's been very, very tidy. And then lastly is our shimmer ink pads. So these, again, were the original shimmer ink pads that we brought you with that beautiful sort of silver shimmer. We brought the ones out after this, didn't we, that had like the gold shimmer to them. But these, again, absolutely beautiful pearlescent pigment ink pads, which lay down a gorgeous colour and give you that beautiful shimmer to boot as well. It's almost like you've got the ability to be able to create your own Centura Pearl-esque backgrounds with these, if you like. So you're getting, I think you're getting 6 colours in total in this bundle. So you've got that beautiful tropic blue. Then you've got your raspberry, or raspberry, as some people say. Raspberry, raspberry, raspberry. You've got your peach rose. Beautiful colours. This one is amethyst. Then you've got the starlit sky. And then last but by no means least in your little mini selection is your toffee apples. So bright, bold, vibrant colours again, pigment ink pads. If you want to use these again to do your heat embossing techniques with, you can. 28 quid for all 6 of those, or 40 bucks if you are in the US. And you're going to have a play with these now, aren't you?
Yes. But first of all, I thought we'd have a look at the different colours. So we'll start with the Tropic Blue. So let's have a look. Hoo hoo hoo. Ha.
Oh, ha ha.
Nice.
Hey. Tigger.
That's my Tigger. So, and then we've got, hang on, raspberry.
You'll probably know, being a Disney fan. Do you know whose birthday it was yesterday?
Oh, I don't know whose birthday it was.
Ah.
Whose?
Mickey Mouse's.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
1928.
Was it 1928? Was it?
I think so.
Just before 7:30. So that would make him 97 years old then.
Wow.
Is that right?
He's looking good on it.
He is looking good on it.
I'm sure it's 1928.
1928. Wowee.
Wow. So sorry, that was sorry, hang on. Tropic Blue.
Yeah.
Raspberry. Peach Rose.
Yeah.
And this one is Amethyst. Nice. That's lovely. And then we've got Starlit Sky.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that is
that's
in your
nice.
face, isn't it?
These are very juicy, these
Yeah.
pads. And then
Toffee
last
apple.
but by no means least, Toffee Apple, which I do not like. I love the colour. I don't like
Yeah,
the
it's
Toffee
a very
Apple.
nice colour, actually.
Right, so let's have a look. Oh, look at that shine. you see the shine on those?
There you go.
Oh,
Beautiful.
lovely. Okay, so this one's a fun little technique and actually works really great if you've got one of our stamping platforms. Okay, in fact, it works so wonderful if you have. So if you haven't, have a look and see if they're on the website, because this technique works really great. And actually, it's a fun way to create a background, and then all you'd need is maybe like a circle in the center with a sentiment. I mean, you could have extras on, it's completely up to you, but absolutely. Right, I'm just going to find 2, 3, 4. So I just want to find the best possible. There we go. Okay, so I've got 2 stamps here, and again, this works with any stamps you've got. So I've just got 2 stamps from the Christmas Dream collection, but it really does work with whatever stamps you have. I'm just going to lay that down, lay her down so that we can make her as central as possible. There we go, right. So we come in. Now, what colours should we do? I think I'm going to do the amethyst for the ballet shoes. So I'm just going to move those off. So we'll stamp these down.
Yeah.
Right, what's great is I didn't go as hard as I wanted to, so I'm going to go a little bit darker. Okay. And that's another thing why having a stamping platform is so good. Because if I tried to go over, when you've got quite a large detailed stamp like this, it'd be quite difficult if I had to go over it twice without this ability. Yeah, I've added much more ink this time, that's better. There we go. Oh, let's just get that little bit of the bow there. Okay. So we want to go from there and turn. So we lift that up.
Starlight is my favourite, says Chemistry and Biology. Darlene is with us, saying what beautiful colours. And she's actually on the Royal Caribbean, down to Mexico. Yeah,
I thought it was the Royal
Back
Caribbean.
in California Friday. It's been a great trip to celebrate my birthday on Friday. We got drenched at Disneyland over the weekend. I think it was raining everywhere, wasn't it, at the weekend? We got drenched in Dublin.
And while you're talking, I'm going to start again, because I realised I levelled this side, but I forgot to level this side. You need to have it straight on both ends. Sorry, everyone.
Whilst you're doing that, we say hi to Natalie. So I just ordered the watercolours yesterday. I've been stamping tags and watercolouring them for Christmas tags. Karen says, I've got the liquid watercolours. They make brilliant backgrounds. Going to have to pull out some of the liquid tints and aqua tints and give this a try, says Rosalind. And good morning from the central coast of California, says Barbara Mann. Rosalind's back with us as well, so I'm going to have to pull out some of the liquid tints and aqua tints and give this a go. Journelle says, love my shimmer inks. And Kay Garcia says, wow, I wonder what face cream Mickey Mouse uses as he looks strikingly youthful.
He does look amazing.
He's changed a little bit over the years.
Pardon?
He's changed a little bit over the years, hasn't he? But
yeah, he's maybe had a little bit of work done to his face.
Yeah.
Right, so just so you know, the reason I stopped is because I realised I levelled it out this way, but I forgot to do it this way. Again, you're using the grids, so it's fine to do it. Just make sure that the same amount of grids are either side. Otherwise, it won't work. Okay. So better to, when you've realised you've made an error, better to stop and redo if you can't save it. And I wasn't going to be able to save it to do this technique. So the idea is we're building up a background by moving the stamp, not the paper. Why am I not getting that bit? I'm not pushing that enough. There we go. So then we go like this. So we ink it up again. Now I'm doing it with just the large stamp here, but if you had smaller stamps, like say 6 or 7 smaller stamps, you could do it in the same way. You just move the stamp then to say the center or whatever you want to do. There we go, and I'll stamp that one more time so it matches the same colour. And I think what they call them in the world of official titles is a wreath builder, but I don't know. Because you're basically going around repeating the same image multiple times. So we've done that. Shall we twist? And again, this works really well with this stamping platform because a lot of stamping platforms you get are actually hinged.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't necessarily be able to do it. You'd have to move the paper. But being able to do this because it's not hinged is great.
Tropic Blue, my favourite, says Doreen. Diana says, I've sent a card I've made for my postie to the studio email address. I've added tiny envelopes and a cat as he treats for the local cats whilst on his run. Oh, he has treats for the cats. That's lovely. And Kay Garcia says, Helen, I love you allowing us into your wonderful creative brain. Thank you for the great techniques.
You. Yeah, it's quite messy up there. It's like one of those attics. There's broken Christmas decorations and all sorts going up in my brain. No, it's not. Thank you. Right, so I've done the 3 corners. We take that off. We come in with our fairy, and I'm okay. She's going to go slightly over the ballet slippers. Just check. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so again, we come in. We pick up. What colour should I do now? The blue, maybe? The Starlight Sky?
Steamboat Willie to Mickey Mouse, says Darlene Bowen. Yes, that was the first movie, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was like a short, wasn't it? Animated short.
That one. And then we'll ink it up again. And this time we've done to the front. So we go to the side. Go, ink it up again. We've done the front and the side, so we go to the bottom, like that. And again, like I say, I'm just doing it with 2 stamps, but this technique, you could use multitude of stamps. And if you've got, like I say, if you've got little ones, little stamps, you could keep going ages. And trying to line these up just by eye, not doing this way, I'd never be able to do it.
Very cool.
There we
love
go.
It. Yes.
How cool is that? And like I say, you could do another one there. It's just wherever you put the stamps is where it will keep going. How cute is that?
I love it.
And it just works really well with those shimmer because I think it gives it that extra, let's take that off, gives it that extra shine. And you could always go in and colour those in if you wanted to. Or did I hear you correctly that, let's see, what does it say? Yes, so if you wanted to, you could put embossing powder on there, make it a bit sparkly.
Yeah.
These blend beautifully together as well, so if you wanted to maybe blend onto her skirt, that would be nice. But just a fun little sort of
Something a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, cool.
Love it. Thank you for the comments still coming through. Lots of people loving the Shimmer Pearl ink pads.
Yeah, really nice.
£28 for that set of 6 if you want to jump in and grab those, or £40 if you are in the US and you want to grab them. That's your platinum price, of course. We are going to have a short break. When we come back, we'll do more. Any more questions that you want to fire our way, feel free to do so. We're always after those questions, and we'll join you back here in about 4 or 5 minutes time.
Hi, I'm Alex Girling. I don't normally wear glasses, but to read, I need to wear my glasses. I've known Crafters Companion for probably the whole time that they've existed, which happens to be the amount of time that I've been doing papercraft. I'm a cross stitcher originally, knitting, things like that, and then I sort of discovered papercraft, and that's really taken over everything that I do. And I have to say, I've been just gone through all of my craft stash. The majority of what I have is Crafters Companion. Nothing compares, just brilliant. Thank you so much for everything that you do. I'm sorry, I'm not in my craft room. It's quite dark in there and the lighting isn't fantastic, and I'm waiting for my so thank you. Keep up the brilliant work. You're all amazing. Thank you very much.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
it also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hello there, Crafters TV. Janie Quigley here. We're in the match. What's not to love about Crafters TV? Come on, the laughter. It's so good. The products. And you look at something and thinking, do I need that in my stash? And then you see the demonstrators and the cards that are being made and you think, yes, I want that. It's just done so cleverly and easy explained and fun. It's made fun. Crafting should be fun. I craft for pleasure. I craft because it helps me through my problems. It helps me de-stress. And watching Crafters TV, being able to talk to people, wow, from all over the world. I mean, that's not something I'd be able to do if it wasn't for Crafters TV. And to meet people, get to knowing people, and the laughter. Come on, the laughter. I mean, some days I'm crying with laughter. It's so funny. Ben, you're a hoot. Demonstrators are all so really clever and easy to explain what they're doing. I just love CCTV. I just love watching. It fills my day. I can get a little lonely. It just fills my day. It just makes everything right. It stops me from going loopy, which I am a little loopy. So thanks for everything that you do. Love you. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being with us for this masterclass. I don't think I've ever seen a pattern made with a stamping platform like that before, says Stephanie Theodos. It's very, very clever. I remember back in the day we had, I don't know if you've got these at home, we had a set of, I think they were like floral stamps, and they had like florals on and butterflies on and whatnot, and very similar. You would stamp out, but it was like a design. You'd stamp out once, then you'd ink it in a different colour, turn it round, and by the time, and then you'd do a different colour, then turn it round, and by the time you'd like switched it round, it created like a bouquet of flowers or like a butterfly. Wow. Yeah, we had them. I reckon that was probably the first year I started, so about 5 years ago.
Yeah, because they used to, when I said it was called a wreath builder, it's because you can actually purchase stencils that are a square with a square inside cut out and then a square turned on its end. And so you move the paper round. But I just think well, you've already got your stamping platform. Why necessarily invest in something extra when you can do it just by moving the stamp around? I think it's so easy using, so great because of, you know that those feet are going to go in the wells. There's no worry about it moving or anything. And as long as you don't do the bit I did at the beginning, which is the only bit that I had to use my brain for, was to make sure that it was in the right spot.
Jean Marie's is asking, you know, obviously those the shimmer ink pads, pigment ink pads, she said if you heat emboss with those, would you lose the pearl effect?
Oh, shall we try with some clear?
Can
do. It? Yeah, okay. I was going to do something else, but we'll do that afterwards. So just give me a second to grab a piece of new card.
And the stamps that you were stamping with, do we know where they're from? Because Darlene was asking.
The stamps, the ballet dancer and the ballet shoes and the fairy were from A Christmas Dream. The Sugar Plum Fairy, which is a stamp and a die, and the Elegant Slippers.
Okay, good.
Okay, so I'll just take some card here. So let me just check that we've got some clear embossing powder, which I do think we had last time. So we should have it. Oh, yep, here it is. So we'll go with some clear, and then I'm just using a piece of waste paper. Come on, can I find some? Oh, yep, here's a bit of paper, just to fold to add the powder back in. Okay. So what colour should I do?
Oh, first one that comes to hand.
Okay, I'll do raspberry. Okay, so I'm going to stamp out. We'll stamp out Our Lady again, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's do her. Right, I'll just get my pen here. Right, okay.
So popping her down.
She's still a bit blue from before.
Yeah, it'll be fine. That'll be fine.
We'll be making a new colour. Okay, we'll get a nice amount of the raspberry on there.
We've got the stamp cleaning station on the show if you've got dirty stamps and you need to clean them.
If you're lazy like me.
As well. There you go. Good little throw from me there.
Very good. Right, and actually that's made a really nice blue purpley colour.
Yeah.
So actually we've created a new colour.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll put our powder on. So we'll just cover her over with the powder. Give her a second to catch. I always just like to give it a little bit. Sorry, I'm just looking to make sure I've got all the elements.
I'll make sure you've got the coverage.
And brush away any excess. Yeah, just a tiny little bit there on her head. There we go. Okay, pour it back in. And then what you want to do when you're doing embossing powder, you want to make sure that your gun is hot before you take it to the image. The longer you have it on there, the better. So we'll just give it a second to heat up. I'll just check it, but don't hold it too close. Just check that it's heating up, but don't hold your hand there too long at all. Just a quick test. And that will be fine, sitting there while... Right, there we go. Oh, there it goes. Can you see it changing already?
This is a question is whether it maintains that sort of shimmer. I suppose naturally it's going to shimmer anyway because it's embossed, isn't it? But I know what you mean, the question.
I can't hear you, sorry,
I was just saying, because the question was whether or not it's going to still have that shimmer to it, but I suppose naturally it's going to lose it because you've got the embossing powder over the top, but it is going to shimmer.
I wonder if we did a big swipe and then put the embossing powder over, because obviously it's going to be harder to see with her anyway because of the clear of the embossing powder. But actually, I don't know if it's me, but it actually seems to have made the colour even more strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually what that means for you now, should I try it by swiping a piece and see if that makes it like a larger, I don't know. Let's give it, just give me a, let me see. If I just take the colour again. What's going to be, it's going to be a lot of clear embossing powder.
Wow, yeah.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh. Have you got 5 pots?
Yeah, I hope I'm not being charged by the sprinkle.
I think that's the biggest thing I've ever seen embossed out.
Yeah,
there we go.
I'm concerned about that. I've agreed to do this now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of embossing.
All live experimentation. You're getting thank yous in the comments, so there we go.
We are here now. We're in it. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, see, look, oh, I can't get the lid back on. There we go. Oh, the pressure.
Under pressure.
Right, now just a second to heat it up again. Well, I don't think I've ever embossed anything this large in my life.
Looks like a thumbprint. A giant thumbprint.
A giant thumbprint. Right, just a second because there's a lot to heat up. Okay, here we go, people. I'm going in. Oh, it's going already. Oh wow, that looks really pretty. Right, it's quite a lot on there, so it's reheated itself. So give it a second, just to solidify again. But now, I have to say I can't tell if that's the shine from the embossing powder or the actual ink pad.
It's the embossing powder, I think.
I think
it?
so.
Yeah.
So the shine that you're getting from the embossing powder is going to overtake the shine of the ink. But I do think, let me just grab another piece here. Hang on. It does, it feels like it intensifies it ever so slightly as well. But, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot more shine on. Oh, I mean, actually, no. Look at the shine that you're getting. If you go from above, you see. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure, unless you were doing it for a certain reason, like you wanted to go over with water or something like that, I'm not sure it's worth wasting your embossing powder because you're getting the shine from the ink regardless of what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I like what it looks like with the fairy.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Good stuff.
And I like the fact that because my stamp was still dirty, we created a second colour.
Yeah.
Just shows you how blendable they are.
Yeah. There you go, Jean Mauritius. Thank you for doing this experiment in front of us to see. And Jeffrey Langley says, happy hump day all. That obviously wasn't the original thing that you were going to do with those ink pads, but I think we're going to see that in a minute. So we're going to do the demo now. Right, so we're going to do the demo that you were originally going to do.
Okay, yep, no worries. So I've just die cut out one of the circle stitch dies that we had on the previous show. I don't know if they're on this show as well, but they were on the previous show.
Yes, shop the day.
And this is the waist. And because I hate waste also, I'm using that piece of card that I messed up before because you're not going to see it from the back because that's the bit that would go on the card. So, you know, we're not wasting it. So I'm just going to put my little pretend thing on. And then we're going to go in with our tropic blue, raspberry and amethyst. So we're going to go around. Sorry, I've got embossing powder everywhere now.
Most embossing powder ever used.
I don't know if it's still on the website, but you guys have a mixed media silicone mat, don't you?
I think it's on the show.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I'm sure we've got that on the show.
Can I give you a little tip? It's got nothing to do with how amazing that is for inking up and things like that. Can I give you a tip though? If you're doing blending with an ink pad, put it on your silicone mat and you'll find that it actually holds it in place. So it doesn't move all around and it makes it a lot easier. So that's a little tip if you're thinking about getting one of those. Obviously it's great for mixed media, for mixing your colours and what have you. But also it's great for a little cheat if your inks like to move around when you're using them.
Jean Marie, like that demo, says, yeah, so one is a shimmer, others a shine. Exactly right. So you get the shine from the emboss. You get the shimmer from the pads. So
yeah, that's a great way of saying it.
Yeah, that's the best way to look at it, really.
Yeah.
And Kim Gator says, I love trial and testing. I enjoy these shows. I enjoy these shows when the experts make cards, you know. But I also enjoy the shows where we just muck about in a crafty way. I also enjoy the shows where we just muck about as well.
So what's nice about this is they're blending beautifully. So they're creating the pink and the the pink and the blue are creating a nice sort of purple in the centre. Again, when you're doing blending, think about how colours will blend together, where they are on the colour palette. Ooh. So, oh, I just moved it just there. There we go. Let's just take that down. This is just a cheat because I didn't have a cylindrical stencil, and sometimes we don't have everything we want, and so being able to use the waste of our die cutting is nice in that way if you find you want to do a technique but you haven't got all of the tools to your disposal.
Yeah. It's giving me Pepsi vibes, this.
Who?
Pepsi.
Cola?
Pepsi Cola, yeah.
Ah.
The colours of the logo, isn't
yeah. It reminds me of like the bits in Guardians of the Galaxy where they're going through to the portals and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where the darker parts are. Right, I'm happy. I mean, if I was doing this at home, I'd maybe be a little bit more careful, but I'm happy with that blend. And then we're going to come in with a stencil.
Okay.
Just over the top. Again, I'm just going to use a little bit of low tack tape to kind of hold that a little bit for me so I don't have to do all the work myself. And again, when it comes to using a stencil, you don't always have to use every part of it. If you just want to use a few leaves, like on this peacock one, or whatever you're doing, you don't always have to go through every part of the stencil.
Such a good tip that I was saying about that the other day, like with an embossing folder. I see a 5x7 embossing folder. I think must use every single inch of that 5x7 embossing folder, but you don't have to. You know.
Do you know what's really fun actually? And this is one of the techniques that I didn't show when we did that masterclass embossing, but one is partial embossing folders. So sending it in when you've put your piece of card on the corner. So just getting a piece of the embossing folder on the corner is nice as well. Now I'm happy, just going to quickly go through these two. Another reason to put that little bit of low tack tape is an anchor. So if I lifted it up, although I'm happy with that, if I wanted to, I could put it back down. And then we'll just take away. Go. How fun is that? And again, I'm just going to take that off. Let's move these out of the way. You get that gorgeous shimmer and you get that really nice blend. And what's fun is if you're only using a certain amount of colours, because they blend beautifully together and create more colours, you're going to have more of a palette with these ink pads. And can I say, using, again, what is it? The necessity is the mother of invention. The fact is I didn't have the cylindrical stencil I wanted, so I used the die. But actually, you've got that really cool scalloped edge because of the die itself. So again, another way of creating something that looks completely different to what you might have done if you'd used just a stencil that was just a circle.
I love this whole collabor crafting, says Jean, like we are together in the international lab.
Yay!
I love that. I can almost envisage now, I'm thinking of another show idea here. You know, we've had like fish and chips. I can almost imagine some kind of show where we all get like our like lab coats on, you know, like in glasses, and we do like, collabor crafting where we're like just trying different things out, and you guys like just suggest different stuff, and we just try it out.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's a great idea for a show because the thing is, it's sometimes when you want to try, sometimes they don't work. You know, that happens in craft. Sometimes the idea that we've got, but what it means is it evolves into something else. Yeah. And so if you're asking us to do these things, and you know, I'd never put, as I said, I'd never put that much embossing powder on something, but I was curious to see what happened as well. Yeah, I love that idea. I definitely think we should do the chemistry lab.
Yeah.
Testing different things.
I love that.
Yes.
Love trial and testing, says Kim. Kay Garcia says embossing so satisfying, even brighter. Good morning, everyone from Montana. And chemistry and biology says agree. Embossing is so satisfying. I'm always amazed with the end result, and stenciling is the same. Yeah, you know what? Stencils and embossing folders, I think, definitely very much kind of underused and
Oh, yes.
tools that you can do so much with. Because you talk about creator cards in die form, I think stencils and embossing folders, particularly for beginners as well, offer you so much creativity, and you can do some brilliant things with them, even if you've never crafted before, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
I think there's a lot of tools that we take for granted, the different things that you can do with them. We kind of see something as one thing.
Yeah.
But actually, the more you play with it, the more you realise there's ultimately loads of things you can try. And you'll probably, if you tried something out, you'll probably discover a whole new technique that you'd never tried before.
crafting.
I love that, crafting.
Coming soon. in the lab, in the crafty lab.
I love that, we should definitely do that.
Experimental craft look lab. Yes, Stephanie. Yes.
I have to say though, if you do that, I have to be the demonstrator that does it with you for at least the first time. Since I was here at a conception.
Yeah.
That sounds wrong, but...
Yeah, we know what you mean. We're going to have a break. Crafty conception. No. We're going to have a break right now, and when we come back, we're going to do more. We're going to do more. What do you want to see? What do you want us to do? Come on. Dance, monkey, dance. What do you want to see? What do you want to see? Ask us. We'll do it. If not, Helen's got loads she can do for the last half hour, so we're fine either way. But it'd be lovely to hear from you. We'll see you back here in about 5 minutes.
Hi, this is Alison Mason, and I'm in my favourite place, my craft room with a view. Why do I love Crafters TV? Many reasons. Lots of inspiration, incredible demos, fabulous products and tools that have certainly helped to improve my crafty skills. It's also great to interact with other crafters on the socials and also with the team. It's like being part of one big family. Keep up the good work. Thanks, guys.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Hello everyone, Holly here again. I can't craft as I only have paws, but I thought you might like to see my favourite toy who keeps me company when my mummy is crafting. So here he is, Space Bear. He lives in space, but he comes to see me when mummy is in her craft room using her crafters goodies that she loves and seems to get delivered every day. Just saying. Anyway, here he is, my favourite toy, Space Bear. Thanks again everybody, bye!
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Crafters TV, not for their amazing products, but for other reasons. Firstly would be the community. Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world. It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other. Learning inspiration comes from the demonstrators. It doesn't matter if you're experienced or new, the demonstrators will always explain and help so we can get the best from the Crafters Companion's amazing products. The most important reason is the personal connection with the presenters and the demonstrators. For me, they have become my friend, creating a personal connection and making you feel part of a crafting family. And for me, this is the most meaningful. I wouldn't be the crafter I am today without Crafters TV, so thank you.
There we go. There's a lot of love for the old the CC's own crafty lab. I can like envisage that show in my head actually. That could be a lot of fun.
With the shimmer spray in it and
Yeah.
things, that would be really fun.
Yeah.
The design of the sort of studio would look really cool.
Yeah, like smoke machines going off and stuff.
I definitely think you've got to pitch that. I think that's such a cool idea. And actually, there's so many crafters that have all these questions and just don't want to necessarily ask them because, you know, they never know,
Yeah.
oh, I don't really want to ask that. And actually, that's like the show that says, ask the unusual questions.
We could get a load of questions like lined up, and then at the point where we've got, I don't know, say like 10 different things to try, we could then do it, like not do it every week, but by the time we've got, oh, can I do this? We'd have 10 different things we could try in one craft lab. Like an hour, I'm thinking an hour-long show.
Yeah.
And then we just do the craft lab. We have the goggles, the jackets, like you say, test tubes on the set. There's smoke going off.
That's so cool.
I've got like a crazy like wig on as well, like a mad professor.
I'd also love if we had like a whiteboard and the things that worked and the things that didn't, and there's like a mark off next
and like
to
place
it.
your bets kind of thing.
Yeah,
like what do you think is going to work, what's not going to work.
Yeah.
Hey, the last few shows we've put to them, Friday Night Live, that was marked off on one of those popular shows. Fish and Chips happened on Friday.
I love that.
Yeah. Make it Saturday.
Oh, I think you know, if there is like a voting system,
you vote for the craft lab.
I vote for it. Yes, I'm up for that. Professor Ben.
Yes. Welcome to the craft lab. Let's sort of talk like that. Anyway, back in the real world on Masterclass. Hello, Ben, Helen, everyone from a drizzling New Jersey. I'll have to definitely watch the show from the beginning. You will. It's been a very fun show. Lots of experimentation. You're asking for things which you haven't got on this show now. We have got on this show Ombre ink pads, which we can show you. So these are water reactive, again, ink pads. They're basically the whole chat with these is that we brought you a load of colours that would obviously ombre beautifully together in the sets that you've got. They are very, very handy in the fact that they come in this cute little tub or box, I don't know what you call it really, container. Which is sort of travel size, and then each one comes on their own little, what would you call that? It's like a little...
Stalk?
Stalk, yeah. They're super juicy, super easy to use, super easy to lay into your cardstock, and then once you've used them, you can simply slot them back into the container. And they're all colours that will work really beautifully together. So you've got your light and fresh, and then you've also got your rich and luxurious. If I show you them on the cards that we've got here, so rich and luxurious, they're not new colours, it was just like... colours that we thought would work really nicely together. So these aren't new in colour, as it were, but just a new configuration. So plum jam, you've got your Chinese red, orange, that's orange, jet black, smoked emerald, lagoon, midnight, and then your damson wine. And then in your light and fresh, pink tulip, sandstorm, honey pot, lemon tonic, spring meadow, oasis, ocean blue, and then your pale fig. So you get those sets together in that bundle for £28 or $35.20. And you're going to have a bit of play with these now, aren't you?
So let's have a look. What I love as well, because you talked about these being travel size, which they absolutely are, and also sit on top of one another, which is a great space saver. But also I love, because this is like shiny plastic, you could use the inside as like a little mixing thing, like you've got a little water in there and stuff like that, and it would all wipe clean without any problems. So again, one of those things where if you're traveling by plane or something like that. The worst thing in the world is if you're painting and you've got like a bit of water and it just goes everywhere, whereas this has got a side, so it makes it so much easier. I love the fact that they've got the little handle as well, so if you're wanting to put a lot down in one go, you can, using the handle, and the fact that you've got your little bit of colour on the side, really easy to put back in. Oh, I thought oh, that's a lovely colour. What one is that? I've just done it in such a terrible way. Oasis.
Ocean blue. Oasis, is it?
Yes.
Oh.
And then obviously these are water reactive, so we can spritzy, and it will start to play. But also, let me put down one of the reds and do the little splatty technique as well. Probably should have done this on some watercolour card, but that's fine. No biggie. So again, let it, when you're doing bleaching technique, let it sit on the top.
Looks like you've done a smiley face on the red one.
Does it?
2 eyes, a nose and a mouth.
Does it?
Yeah, from where I'm looking it does.
Oh, I can see it from above, yeah. He's so happy.
Yeah.
He's such a happy ink. Well, it does actually.
Yeah.
So there, the bleaching techniques takes that colour away. This obviously blends those out. But let me just pop that to one side. I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of painting with them because they're water reactive. So I'm going to bring in our ballet dancer again. Oh, where's she gone? What did I do with her? Oh, she's probably still on. Yeah, she is. She's still on here. Come on, lady. Hey, lady. Right, I'm just going to bring in, again, when I'm stamping with my rocker block, I like to use the stamping platform. I always feel like these two should be like a little partnership. Don't do either without it.
There she goes. She's getting a lot of use today, hasn't she?
She has.
This little lady.
She's been a busy girl. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Right. So.
Right, so popping a bit down on the old glass mat. Good thing about these, isn't it? You can take them in straight into the cardstock if you want, as you've done. Just lay them down on the glass mat and paint with them. Create your own little colour palettes. Create your own different ombres with them.
Yeah, mix those two together. So that is the. Oh gosh, it's a terrible way to do it. This, Helen. Pink tudor. Actually, to be fair, I don't need to, do I? Because they're slotted in. I'm saying again, I don't need to do that because they're together. They're slotted in.
Brushes are on the show as well if you want the paint brushes. I think it's the Crafter's Companion ones that we've got. Helen's obviously using the Royal and Langnickel one there, I think.
Oh yeah, I am. It's just because it was the first one I picked out.
No, it's fine. You don't have to change it.
Sorry.
But we've got the. I think it's the Crafter's ones we've got on the show.
Again, when you're doing watercolour, I always like to utilise the white as well as a shade.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a fan of doing that. Quite like that. It's made sort of a slight plum colour, and she's the sugar plum fairy, so mixing those two together works really well. Yes. Look at that. Happy accident.
Almost like you planned it. Hello to Erica. Says I'm late to the party. Housework. Ugh.
Oh no.
Wishing you a wonder-filled day. Lovely crafters from Central Florida. We want to be in the lab for sure, says Janelle.
Oh.
Love the idea.
It's picking up steam, Ben.
It is. Love the idea of the board and voting for what will or won't work, says B. And Sheila says, you've all saved me from a dog walk in the freezing cold.
Ah.
Days like today, I feel bad for my wife, who's a dog walker for a living. She goes out wrapped up in her faux dry robe
Oh, the dry robe.
It's a faux one though, it's not a real one, it's a Tesco one. She goes out in like multiple jumpers and scarves and gloves and all right during the summer, that job. I suppose it's like being like a postie as well, isn't it, I guess? All jobs where you're outdoors. Nice in the summer, but this time of the year, nah.
So I'm going to come in now with Oasis.
Yep.
So pop some of that down. And again, if you're looking for a slightly darker colour, you can go pick up straight away and go in like that. But then if you're wanting more of a wash, come in with a little bit more water. Oh, this is lovely. Very relaxing doing something like this.
Yeah.
So very mindful.
Colour Me Happy again tomorrow, haven't we?
I'm so excited about that because I think I'm right in saying that you said they're not shows that happen very often.
No.
And this is like my third or fourth one.
Or maybe they've just associated you as being good at colouring now, so they're like
100% happy if
Helen.
that's what I get associated with.
Yeah, we'll call it Colour Me Helen instead.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
And the last show I did with you then was when I tried watercolour for the first time.
Yes, and you did so well.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we're using, I think it's the Colorista Colours stuff this time.
Yes.
But also before that, it's a funny thing. Again, necessity is the mother of invention is how I feel about the last couple of days for me. So I'm doing a craft along.
Oh, yes.
You and I. And the idea was to do this new card that's sweeping the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's doing it. The star column.
Oh, yes.
So I had this whole idea, was going to do it, and then I saw that Debbie did it on Saturday. So I was like, I can't do that now. And so actually what happened was, because obviously I didn't have a massive amount of time to then rethink, I thought, go to your old favourite and do one of your favourite cards, you know, because that's an easy thing to do. You know what you're doing. So I'm doing one of mine, which is a shadow box card.
Oh, nice.
And I'm very excited because I am using, very naughty, I was a bit nervous about doing it, I'm using fairy lights as well.
Oh.
So actually, and when I finished it and I showed my mum, she said, Helen, that's better than what you were thinking. So I was like, thanks, Mum.
Oh, that would be good. Nice to go back to sort of what you know as well,
Yeah,
isn't it? Really
exactly.
It'll make the experience nicer for you, I think, as well.
So yeah, so please do tune in, even if not to giggle at me trying to get the fairy lights to stick down.
Just hope they don't get tangled.
Yeah, I got like this little technique for adding fairy lights that I think works quite well, so we'll definitely be doing that.
Excellent.
And it's funny, I don't know about other people, but when I craft, I watch TV,
Yeah.
but I always watch something that I've seen before, so it doesn't distract me. So I'm re-watching Stranger Things.
I've never got round to that.
And I, whenever I look at a project, I can see the programme in my head that I was watching.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to associate this forever with Stranger Things.
Is it worth watching that? Is it good? I mean, obviously it is.
I mean, I love it. I think it's a very good series. But also, if you are a kid of the sort of 80s and 90s, the sort of fun vibes that you get from that are enough alone to keep you through. I would recommend it, but if you're someone who gets a bit scared, I'd be careful, because there is little moments of sort of, it's not too horror-y, but a little bit threaty. Yeah.
Good question from Sheila, who says, how do you know what paintbrush to use? I've never really done watercolouring.
That's a really good idea, and it really, I always, a good question, sorry, and I always go by, if I'm using, if I've got something that's got a lot of detail, I go with a thinner brush, because obviously it wants to be delicate. If you're wanting to do a big wash, if you're doing, you know, like a watercolour background or something, use the thick sort of squared off ones. But this kind of size, which this is a 3, I wonder if we've got the ones you were talking about that were available. Oh, here's a 3 in the Crafter's Companion one, which is maybe slightly thicker, but that kind of, a 3 or a 4 when you're doing something quite delicate for this. Because what you don't want to do is when you use paintbrushes, if you are trying to paint something that's large with a small brush, they splay, and it's very difficult to get them to come back. So I would always say, have a couple of small, a couple of medium, and then maybe one bigger one for your washes.
Excellent.
And there we have our little,
brilliant,
our little lady. cute, huh?
Perfect.
And again, making using those two colours, mixing them together to create a darker plum, but utilising the white as well to give it a little bit more shade and shadow.
You make colouring look so easy, says Darlene. Sometimes I get nervous colouring. I would say don't get nervous, just have a bit of fun with it.
Oh, yeah.
Did watercolouring for the first time, as I say, with Helen a few weeks ago, and I don't know, I'm just over the nerves now. I just try stuff. Like yesterday, I was a little bit nervous crafting on my own, but I actually thought, you know what, if it turns out well, then brilliant. If it doesn't, at least I've had a go. You know what I mean? It's not a competition. It's just about having a bit of fun.
I also think that the moment for me, because I've never been amazing at colouring, it's something that I enjoy, and so I do it. I think the moment you take that pressure off yourself is the moment you get into it. Like, because actually it's the pressure that's holding you back. And if you take that away from yourself, that nobody ever has to see it.
Yeah.
I think you say it best when, Ben, when you say you keep your images to see how you've improved.
Yeah.
Don't ever, I always say, when you're getting to colouring, don't think of making it a card for an individual. You're purely just doing it for the time you're spending, and that will take the pressure off. And then you'll find once you get to the end, you'll go, actually, this is really amazing, and I definitely want to give it to someone. But as soon as you remove the pressure from yourself, you'll probably find that you're being absolutely amazing. Right.
Put all the embossing powders in glass lab vials, liquid watercolours in lab droppers. Class in session. Lol. Love it, says Kay Garcia. Yeah, absolutely. We could do all of that stuff in the crafty lab. Jeffrey says, Ben, you haven't done any Facebook from home for such a long time. No, I haven't, have I? We need more songs. Well, we're going to try and do a Christmas one, Jeffrey, this year, potentially, if we get time. I'm just very busy outside of here doing sort of other bits and bobs currently. And it's always hard, like songs and stuff is always hard because I don't have, like, my sort of studio is my spare room, and it has to be quite quiet, obviously, when I'm doing stuff like that. And the next door I have a conservatory built, so it's always very noisy at the moment. But I will get back to doing that, maybe in the new year. And Darlene just says, yeah, making colouring look so easy. Have fun with it. Have fun with your colouring. Do a bit of experimentation. What's the worst that can happen? You ruin a bit of cardstock, you start again. What are we going to do for the final few minutes then?
Okay, so this is a technique actually that I have done in the past with larger ink pads. I've never done it with smaller ones, but I thought we'd give it a go anyway, because these are really juicy, and actually that's what you want, a juicy ink pad. Now this is one of those techniques for background where you will never get the same thing twice. It just won't happen. So don't think necessarily about doing this technique if you're doing like, what is it when you do a load of cards the same?
Oh, batch making.
Yeah, they always come out, and every time I do it, they always come out different. So I've got a brayer, doesn't really matter what size brayer. And then what we're gonna do, like I say, these are smaller, so we're gonna do it anyway. So we're just going to get some of the color down onto our brayer. Like so. Again, this is what I mean about it'll be different every time, because obviously you will be pushing differently on the brayer, stuff like that. Okay, then
That's a dizzy little brayer.
It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's my travel brayer.
Ah.
And then I just want to clean this off so I don't contaminate. So I'll just clean that off and dry it off. Actually, let me get this piece here and start the process again. So we'll go with, let's go with a green. So we'll mix and match from the different sets. Do they come together, or are they two individuals?
You get these two together in this bundle.
Perfect, so that's fine then.
You can buy them individually if you wish.
Okay. So again, let's just check I've done enough.
Getting 80s vibes from this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Cool. And then we'll go in with a purple. Again, I'm just going to spray some of that green off so I don't contaminate my colours. Oh, I love this. Again, sort of a bit mixed media, a bit fun. Get the kids involved, let them have a go at doing it, just ombre and colours down. Whatever colours you want. Let's go with this one here. Oh no, actually I'm going to do an orange. Oh, I forgot to wash it. Oh well, that's fine. No biggie.
That's fine.
It'll be all right.
There we go.
It's fine. I got a little bit of green on there, but that's fine. You can wipe it clean because it's a watercolour. Okay, right. Maybe one last colour, this turquoise. Oh no, let's do this one because I feel like we need a little bit more orange. Okay.
Spritz, is it now?
Yep.
Yep.
And this is why you 100% want to use watercolour card.
Yeah.
And then you are literally just going to let it play around, have some fun.
Yeah.
And what you get is a really fun sort of squared off, but it's a watercolour one. So, cool little pattern.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's fun, and then you can just you can play it a bit more, add a bit more. Another one as well, so that's one idea. If we've got enough time, we've got enough time to do one more. Perfect, so that's a fun little one with the brayer. Again, it will sit and dry eventually, and you could always go over the top again. I just love that, I think that's really fun, because a little, again, what I was saying before, a black silhouette stamp or something like that on there. And then, have I got another piece of, oh, I have, here we go. Let's just cut that down. I had them all nicely uniformed size, but I finished with them, the ones I cut. And then,
what is that you're going on today? Is that like a cello bag?
It's a cello bag, yeah. This is really, you'll see if I ever do watercolour backgrounds, I love to do it on a cellophane bag rather than on a mirror.
Yeah.
What's it? It's not a mirror, is it? It's a glass mat,
Yeah,
sorry.
glass mat, yeah. I know what you meant.
Yes, thank you. And then...
It's like a man's head you've done there with a big chin. Looks like Bruce Forsyth. Doesn't it? There's his nose and his chin.
And then put your hand in.
Yeah. And stamp it. Oh, yeah. Smooshed. Doesn't look like Bruce Forsyth anymore.
And there we go.
Okay.
Again, I always do it with a cellophane bag rather than putting it on the glass mat, because I do think, although by all means do it that way, but I think that you get a little bit more control on where you put the colour. So I want to put a little bit more colour here. If I tried to get that from the glass mat, I might not be accurate. But if I just put a bit on my cello bag, I can go, I want it just here, and I can be specific that it goes there. And I don't mess with this bit here that I am already enjoying.
Yeah.
There we go.
Brilliant.
So again, two different ways, again, creating, one's a more whooshy, one's a bit more structured. But again, what I love about watercolour is you play with it and you get different looks every time. So creating a background, what I would recommend, get your watercolours out, whether it be these that you're going with or you want the duet ink pads, get yourself a load of watercolour card and just create a load of different coloured backgrounds. And even if you just put them into a cello bag or you put them into a box and you have them there, when you see a really nice stamp and you just don't know what to put them on, you've got backgrounds ready to go.
Art is beautiful no matter what, who, how. Just experiment and have fun, says Kay Garcia. Absolutely, that is such a great thing to say. Just have fun with it. It's not a competition. It's not supposed to, put you under pressure. It's supposed to be fun. If you want the Ombre ink pads mini collection, it is £28 or $35.20 if you are a platinum member. And we are back live at 5 in the craft vault, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get the key. And whatever's left in there, we'll bring to you at 5 o'clock. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of the lovely comments. And yeah, we'll be back in that vault at 5 o'clock. Thanks to Helen. We'll see you in a bit. Bye for now.